Okay, clap, 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 clap. Okay, so do you remember about number system? Do you know the word number system? Yes, right? From how many years onwards you are listening to that? 2 years, right? Because from third grade onwards you've been learning about number system. In this number system, you've been learning about number system, natural numbers in primary. Okay, so what is a natural number? The number that starts from 1 to the infinite are what we call as natural numbers. Yes or wrong? Yes, so you know that. And what about whole numbers? Do you remember this one? Yes. So what are whole numbers? Whole numbers are the numbers that starts from 0 to infinite. The whole numbers are nothing but the natural numbers with a 0 added into it. Right or wrong? 1 to infinite is natural numbers. 0 to infinite is whole numbers. That's it. And now other than these two, you will be introduced to another set called as integers. Okay, so what are integers? How do we use the integers in the classroom? That is what you are going to learn. And what is the chapter now? Chapter 5, integers. In here, in this chapter, by the end of today's lesson, what you will learn are, you will be able to define what is an integer and find out, understand and find out what is a negative number and a positive number. And you can also be able to use addition and subtraction in the number line. And last but not least, you will be also learning about what is an absolute value. Okay, what is an absolute value? How do you use that in real life? Now tell me, this is the concept map that we are going to discuss in the chapter. First, what is that? Negative numbers. And next, you are going to learn about number line. What about that? Comparing numbers that are integers, less than or greater than those. And addition of integers, subtraction of integers, and absolute number or absolute value. So first thing first, do you know what is an integer? No, because I did not teach you yet. But before you get a doubt what is an integer, you should be able to understand and know what is a negative number. What is a negative number? Why do we even need them? Up to now, this is the number line you do know, right? 0 to infinite. I mean, here I only kept it up to 10, but infinite will be there. In this one, these are called as positive numbers, not just numbers. These are what we call as positive numbers. There is an other side to it. You are not even introduced yet. That is what we call as negative numbers. See, can you see clearly? 1, 1, 2, 2. Negative numbers are nothing but positive numbers with minus in front of it. It's just a mirror image of the positive numbers. If I am 0, to my right, positive numbers will be there in the number line, and to my left, negative numbers will be there. So, if a number has a minus symbol in front of it, what are they called? Negative numbers. If they don't have anything, or if they have a positive symbol, plus symbol, what does it have? What does it mean? Positive numbers. Now, why do we even need them? Can you tell me one example of where you might use them? Negative numbers. Can you tell me? Below sea level. Yeah, good answer. Actually, this is an example I came up with. So let's listen. Who shall we name this one? Leka? It looks like Leka, right? So Leka have 100 gold coins with her. Okay? Yeah, you are rich now. The 100 gold coins, what did you do? You did not keep it at home. You brought it here. So, can you tell numerically how many gold coins do you have? Numerically, can you write it? How many? 100, right? So, what happens? Are the gold coins allowed to school? No. Which means, I saw it and what will I do? I'll take them. Now, how many does she have? 0. That also numerically you told. But now, what if Leka owes me 10 gold coins? Can you numerically represent that? No, right? Because positive numbers 100, 400 we will do. How many pens do I have? I have 2. How many pens do you have? I have 3. How many you have? No, 0. But For owing something, you don't have a number, right? In those situations only you will use negative number. For example, here, while what, where are we now? What is the city called? Hyderabad. What in Hyderabad right now? What will be the temperature? Will be, it will be either 38 or 39. But will it be the same in Antarctica? No, it will be cooler, right? Very cooler. It will be less than zero. But can we, without any negative numbers, can we accurately tell how much cooler it is? But now we can. How? It's minus 10 degrees there. It's minus 20 degrees there. Right or wrong? These are the situations where we use negative numbers. So, do you remember now? Can you tell me what are negative numbers? Yeah, and we use that to represent the values that are below zero. Okay, so quiz time. See these two. That is the house of positive numbers, and this is the house of negative numbers. So by looking at the picture, looking at the number, you need to tell which house will it go, because the positive number cannot go to negative number, negative one cannot go to the positive one. Tell me which one will 7 go to? Left or right? This one. Will it go? Yeah. What about minus 45? This one? Okay. Okay. What about 0? Did I say? 0 is neither positive nor negative. It does not have a home. It's unique. So it will never belongs to a positive number. It will never belongs to a negative number. It will just sit in the middle like that. Got it? What about minus 1 now? Yeah. Okay. So this is the number line that you use for integers. 0 will be on the middle, and positive will be on which side? Right side, and negative will be on left side. This is how we are supposed to write it. And the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it will go like that, and here it will go like 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, like this. Okay. Now, how do you add and subtract using a number line? Before that, we will just watch a quick video of what is an integer, and then we will continue. Okay. What is an integer? Hey Subhash, how are you? Hello, I'm good. What about you? I'm good too. She, do you have some straws? I need 9 of them for my school project. 9. Wait, I think I have some straws in this box here. Let me count how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm so sorry, Subhash. I have only 6 straws. Will that help? I'm afraid not. I need 9 of them to make a triangle and a hexagon. Oh, Kushi, I wish you had 9 of them. Hey, wait. I think I can give you 9 straws. How is that possible? You just check. You have only 6 straws. Well, I just need to borrow 3 more straws from the auntie next door. I'm sure she has lots of them. Do you think she will give it to you? Yes, of course she will. Because I'm going to promise her to give them back to her when I get a fresh set of 12 straws tomorrow from the market. Oh, Kushi, this is so nice of you. Anything for you, Subhash. Okay, tell me, how many straws will I be left with after giving you 9 straws? Of course, none. I need 0. Not really. Consider this. When I get a fresh set of 12 straws from the market tomorrow, I will need to give 3 straws to the auntie next door. This means that out of 12 straws, I will be left with 9 straws. Therefore, the number of straws that I will be left with after giving her 3 straws can be represented by the number minus 3, which is a negative number. Negative number? What do you mean by that? When a number has a minus sign or a negative sign before it, it is called a negative number. These numbers come before zero. Interesting. I never heard of negative numbers. Can you please explain this to me in detail? This is the example Lekha have already told, right? The sea level. If we consider 0 as a sea level, the below everything will be negative number. Other than sea level, other than owing something, what can we use again in integers? I need one example. Can somebody tell me? One. No. Reduction of marks will be also there, right? I already talked about it before. Reduction of marks, decreasing levels. For example, take our, let me just keep it in. Take our school campus. How does it look? It looks like a building. And which floor are we in? People, you forgot? Which people are we in? First floor, right? Other than first floor, we have a ground floor and a basement. And a second floor, third floor. We consider ground floor as 0. And the basement will be what now? Minus 1. That is how integers work. So I hope you understand what is a negative number. Yes? Okay. I hope you understand what is a positive number and how to use them. So can we move on to the next topic? Using a number line. Okay. Wait a second. Now, this is our companion for the learning of number line. That is my pet. Her name is Bunny. Okay, say hi, Bunny. Is it good? Is it cute? Now, by using the bunny, we will learn how to do a number line. Okay, let's take bunny to the side first. And now, see, if I give you a number like minus 5 plus 4 is equal to how much? This you don't know yet, right? You know how to add two numbers, you know how to subtract two positive numbers. But here there is one negative number and one positive number. Every time you need to follow one rule. What is the first number here? Minus 5. So take the bunny to minus 5 and make sure that she sits there. Okay. From there onwards, what is the sign here? Plus. So, if the sign is positive, the bunny will hop front. If the sign is negative, the bunny will hop back. So, if now, what is the situation here? Will it hop front or back? Back? No, front, because the sign is positive here. So, in positive, the bunny will hop front. So how many times will it hop? 4 times. What is the number here? That many times it should hop front. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the answer now? Minus 1 is the answer. Understood? I will give you another example so that you can understand it more clear. Give me a number. A positive number. 7. Okay. What about a negative number? That's easy. Give me a bigger number. Minus 9. Okay. 7 minus 9. So first, where should the bunny go? to 7, right? Because that is the first number. The bunny should travel to 7 and sit there. Now, that what is the symbol here? Minus, which means will it go front or back? Back. How many steps? 9 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what is the answer now? Minus 2. Minus 2 is the answer. Does anybody wants to do it? I will give you a problem and somebody comes. Okay. Shravya will come and do it. I'll give you a little bit of a difficult one. Okay. 10 minus 13. Where will be the bunny go first? Okay. From there? How many hops? Front or back? Okay, back. That's it. So what is the answer now? Minus 3. Good. So I hope you understand how to do a number line. Can you do it or not? Are you sure? Because I will show you a quiz right now. You need to answer that. Everyone. Okay. So let's go to a quiz and see how much you understood here. This one. Okay. Okay. See this one. This is like a bridge. If you can only answer the second one if you can answer the first one. And at the end you will get the answer. Okay. So see here. Where is the last point? Let's make a number line, and this is like a playground. Okay. From 0 you have to move 8 steps forward. Where will you be? Tell me. 8. Because 8 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is the integer now? Write the integer here. Now, from the current position, where are you right now? 8. From the current position, hop 5 steps backward. Backward. Where will I be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. So what is the integer now? 3. Next. Then move 3 steps forward. Tell me. Then move 3 steps forward. Where are we right now? 6. That's it. So you understand how to do this one, right? So let's move on to the next one. Comparing the integers. Do you remember how to compare them? What is a less than? What is a greater than? What is an equal to? Do you remember that? So usually 1 is smaller than or greater than 2? Tell me. Smaller than. Are you sure? Yeah, okay. And is 2 smaller than 3 or not? Yes. But if we add a minus in front of it, the thing will be reversed. Now, instead of 1 being smaller than 2, minus 1 will be greater than 2 and minus 2 will be greater than 3. Minus 3, because negative numbers, the smallest number is always the bigger one and the biggest number is always the smaller one. So, usually 100 rupees is more than 1 rupee, right? But you owing somebody 1 rupee is more than you owing somebody 100 rupees. Got it? That's the reason why in minus, the bigger one is the smaller one and the smaller one is the bigger one. Now tell me, compare these two numbers. Yeah, Pratiti. 26 is the greater one. Okay. Right. Now tell me the other one. This one. Minus 2 is greater or smaller? Greater. Yeah. Do you understand how it is happening? The first one, the bigger one is the bigger one. Now, this is the greater one. Even the 2 is a smaller number than 6, Minus 2 is greater than minus 6. Now, absolute value. Again, in here, we will take the help of our cute bunny. Tell me one thing. Now, the bunny is standing in the middle of 0. Okay. How many hops will the bunny will take to go to 6? 6 hops, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 it will take. Again it came to 0, and now how many hops, I am not telling the number, how many hops will the bunny take to go to minus 6? 6 hops, which means even though it is traveling and going to the negative numbers, the absolute value is always positive. It is 6, not minus 6. That is what we call as absolute value. The distance from the given number to the 0 is what we call as absolute values. And that is the reason why absolute value will never be negative. It will always be positive. For example, if from 0 to 100 if it goes, what will be the how many hops will it take? 100. If it goes to minus 100, 100, it does not change. It won't have a negative number. And this is the symbol of absolute value, 2 dashes. 2 dashes. That is what we called as mod. We call that as mod. The only purpose of this symbol is to convert the given number into positive number. If I give you a number like minus 23 and ask you to convert it into absolute value, what you have to do is keep that in mod. And now that will give you a fresh positive number out, because this mod will cancel out the minus and will give you a positive number. If I give you something like minus of minus 23, what will it happen? Tell me. Minus will stay same, because that is not inside of. If for you to learn something, you need to come to school, right? If you are in the school only, you will learn something. Here also that same thing. If the symbol is in the mod only, it will change. If it is outside, it won't change. So minus will be minus, but here it is inside. So this will change to 23. Understood? Now, let's go to the next topic. Bunny is done. We don't go to bunny anymore. Now, adding and subtraction of an integer. This is very easy. You know how to add, right? You know why to subtract. But in integer, there is a slight change. Not an entire one, just a slight change. See here. What is the answer of this one? 5 plus 6. Sorry, 5 plus 7. 12. Right. What if I reverse them and change the symbol? Now can you tell me the answer? 2. 7 minus 5 is 2. What about now? It's a little bit tricky, right? It's a little bit tricky. For you to solve these types of questions, like if you have one positive and one negative and two negative numbers, you have some sign rules that you can remember. For example, take this one. If it is two positive numbers, you will just add them, right? And if those are just two negative numbers also, same, two are negative numbers also, you will add them. If you have two positive numbers, you will add them. If you have two negative numbers also, you will add those numbers. And the symbol will be also same. If you are adding two positive numbers, the answer will also have the positive sign. If you are adding two negative numbers, the answer will also have a negative sign. For example, take here 2 plus 3. How much? Plus 2 plus 3 is 5. You just added them and gave the positive sign. What about now? Minus 2 minus 3. Sorry, minus 3. Minus 5. Because you will add these two and you will give the minus. Okay? So that is how you will do the one. And this is very easy, right? Adding to positive numbers, adding to is easy. Now, if the symbols change only, it's the problem. If you have opposite numbers, one positive and one negative, you will subtract them. And The symbol will be a next topic we will talk about now. For example, take this one. One is a negative, one is a positive. So which means you will subtract these two or add these two? Subtract these two. If you subtract this, what will be the answer? 2. But symbol we don't know yet. So think, see what is the king here. Who is the king? The bigger number is the king. 7 is the bigger number, right? So that is why it is the king. So it always, the answer will always have the king's sign. Okay? Who is the king here? 5. When 7 is the king, the answer minus and subtract those two, 2 will be the answer. Understood? Understood? Yes or no? Yes. Now, can you tell me clearly now, how do you do this one? Can you understand that and can you do it in your books? Are you sure? Okay. So, let's go to the fun part. I will just show you a video. I mean, this is an integer song. So that you can remember them clearly. Okay? But after this one, I will ask you questions also. So see this video and we will wrap the class. Okay? Only 6 days master Vedic mathematics. Don't calculate in a slow way. So now will you remember how to define an integer now? Okay, thank you everyone.